Hey, what's going on guys, my name's Raf, and at the end of episode 109, we were revealed to the full roster of the Masters 8 trainers and their rankings. Ash is now ranked the 8th strongest trainer in the world, and whilst we don't know who he'll take on in heights of reaching Leon, it begins to question what the Masterclass bracket will look like. Today I'm going to explain my hopes on what the bracket will look like, alongside who I believe will win out of Ash vs Leon. There's a bunch of information to cover, so let's jump straight into it. Don't forget to leave this video a like to show your support, and I'll be sure to bring out my next video shortly. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't ready to keep up to date, and without further ado, let's begin. Let's start off by talking about the Masters 8. In the Pokemon World Championships, the Master class is the highest ranking in the competition. Within this class, the 8 strongest trainers are at the top of the world ranking, making up a group known as the Masters 8. The tournament is known as the Masters Tournament, and at the end of the season, the Masters 8 battle each other, and the winner of the tournament is then classed the World Champion Monarch. At the end of episode 109, we were introduced to the Masters 8 of this season, and their rankings. This will consist of Ash ranked 8, Iris ranked 7, Alola ranked 6, Diantha ranked 5, Lance ranked 4, Steven ranked 3, Cynthia ranked 2, and Leon still ranked at number 1. Seeing as we know that the tournament will be a single elimination tournament, many viewers are starting to predict what the bracket will look like, and today it's going to be my turn. Let's take a closer look at my bracket alongside some additional hopes I have for this tournament. Before I begin, the details I'll be discussing are in no particular order. This is just pure speculation. Let's start off with the quarterfinals. These matchups will be Cynthia vs Lance, Leon vs Iris, Steven vs Diantha, and Ash vs Alola. Starting with Lance vs Cynthia, I believe Cynthia will be the victor. I really want to see Cynthia take on Ash in a battle, as this has been highly anticipated for over a decade now. Whilst we know there have been many indications that it could imply that Ash will battle Lance, we still don't have the full confirmation. For Leon vs Iris, Leon will of course be the victor. Iris has done an outstanding job getting this far in the tournament and her journey. However, I feel that aspiring Dragon Master will end her time in the PWC after this stage, and it will teach her great knowledge in what she can do to then pursue her dream. For Steven vs Diantha, I think Steven will win this one. After the small interactions both champions had with each other in X and Y, I feel like this will be a great battle to show the continuation of their friendship. I don't really see Diantha processing higher in the tournament either, but that's just my opinion. We then have Ash vs Alola, another highly anticipated battle that many are keen to see unfold again. I'm not actually fussed if Ash will battle Alola again, to be honest, and I was actually tempted to swap him with Lance, but for the sake of Gaga, there is surely going to be some sort of revenge, especially seeing as the Ash Greninja form was made unknown in the recent flashbacks. Alola has now acquired his own Keystone and Megastone, fulfilling the Mega Lizard on X Mega Evolution again, so this is surely going to be a great battle if it happens. Let's now move on to the semi-finals, which are Ash vs Cynthia and Leon vs Steven. Of course, the two winners from both of these battles will be Ash and Leon. I reckon the battle between Ash and Cynthia would probably be one of the best, especially after how long this battle has been anticipated for. We also know 5 of Cynthia's Pokemon, and should she reveal her final in this battle, it will surely be something to look forward to. As for Lance vs Steven, this is where we'll hopefully see more of Steven's team. It would be pretty cool if Steven repeats the same line he did against Alola about how his Metagross is not one to be messed with, but eventually it does get taken down by Leon's Charizard. But this is where we now come down to the final, and I honestly think it's going to be a draw. If you remember my World Champion Ash Ketchum video that I made, I discussed the possibility of this battle ending in a tie. I would highly recommend watching that video to learn the full explanation, but in brief, should Ash win, then he will be the world champion. Whilst our 10-year-old hero said that defeating Leon would make him one step closer of becoming a Pokemon Master, I'm struggling to think what competition will top the Pokemon World Championships after this. Also, should Leon win, then that would mean Ash would have to come back to face him again. And in light of Ash's continued improvement and adventure, the uncertainty of him returning to the competition in this future is unsure. So let it be a draw. Leon could develop and then open up a new facility like the Battle Tower to help Galar trainers get stronger, his initial goal of becoming champion. Ash can then adventure into the new Generation 9 region, focusing on the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet anime. We still don't know how that series will unfold, but that's a video for another day. Now let's take a look at what the bracket will most likely look like. I would highly recommend checking out the recent podcast myself and the other bros from the Champion League hosted on our podcast channel, as we explain our brackets and hopes in detail. Shout out to the Bro Loomis trainer Zach for this bracket, but this is most likely what's going to happen. In relation to the semis, we discussed that Iris will most likely take on Lance to get to this stage. This would be in relation to her Dragon Master aspiration, and seeing as she would defeat Lance, an actual Dragon Master, her goals would then excel. Ash vs Cynthia would still happen, and the final would simply end in a tie. Now there's been some hopes about how the tournament could be a round robin tournament format. Whilst that is a great idea, I don't really see that happening, especially seeing as we're at the certain stage of the series right now. But who knows what could happen. It's really hard to tell at the moment of time how the bracket will unfold and what the generic matchups will be. We still don't know if there will be full 6v6 battles, but from what we know, they're most likely going to be 3-on-3s. Time will tell for what will happen. I'm really looking forward to seeing this tournament, and I'm currently making a series about the full teams each Master 8 trainer could have, so be sure to stay tuned for that series when it comes out soon. But want to let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys would like to interact with me, then be sure to follow me on Twitter and join the Team PokeRef Discord server to discuss all things Pokemon. You can find the rest of my social networks on screen and in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to leave it a like, as your support is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to share the video with your friends. Finally, make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with my videos, and click on the little bell to enable notifications so you guys get notified when I upload a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to stick around for more Pokemon content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.